Today I'm going to start with new chapter, that is chapter number 3, Private, Public and Global Enterprises. From this chapter you can expect 1 marks question, 2 marks question and 4 marks question. No 8 marks question from this chapter. Before learning of private and public sector, I'd like to give an introduction for this chapter. You must have come across all the types of business organization in your daily life. Already you have learned chapter number 2, forms of business organization. You have seen that sole proprietorship, partnership firm, joint Hindu family business, cooperative society and joint stock company. These all forms of business organization we can call it as private sector, or else few examples for the private sector. For example, the single person offering the products to the customers. Same, the company also offering some products like medical services or legal services. This may carried by group of persons, and also partnership business carried by or by started by the 2 or more persons with main objective of earning of profit. This all we can call it as private sector. That means owned and carried by individuals or group of persons. Even some office or some organization owned and carried by the from the government also. That means the government also invested the capital and they are going to start that business. That kind of business we can call it as public sector. Let us learn more about that, the public and private sector. First we're going to learn the public sector. The public sector consists of various organizations owned and managed by the government. This organization may be either be partly or wholly owned by the central or state government. They may also be part of ministry or come into existence by special act of the parliament. How that private sector having the different forms of business organization, like the public sector also having the different forms of business organization. This organization owned and managed by the government. That means the government will invest it by the capital to start up this different forms of business organization. The government will going to take all the decisions in their business activities, and also the capital will be invested by the central government or else state government, or other option both the government will going to investing the capital. For example, the metro in Karnataka, they have the metro. For the metro, both the government will going to invest in the capital. This is the best example for the public sector. And also this forms of business organization, that means the public sector forms of business organization can start by that with the help of the minister, or else it can start by that passing the special act in the parliament. You will get to know that what is that parliament or what is that ministry in that particular forms of business organization. Let us go for the public sector. Here already I have given the introduction for the public sector. This you can expect for 1 marks, that is meaning of public sector. The public sector consists of various organizations owned and managed by the government. That means the public sector having the different forms of business organization. In the next slides I will going to explain you, that is what are the forms of business organization or what are the different types of public sectors. And also this public sector is owned and managed by the government. Already you have known that this public sector will be the capital is invested and all the decision is taken by the government. And also this chart is showing that classification of public sector and private sector. The public sector having that three main forms of business organization. One is departmental undertakings, second one statutory corporation, and third is government companies. Mainly the three forms of business organization we can see in public sector. Coming to that private sector, that is sole proprietorship, partnership, joint Hindu family business, cooperative society, multinational company. You have learned other forms of business organization in the second chapter. In this chapter, you are going to learning multinational companies. That is, we can also call it as global companies. And also one more private sector, call it as joint venture. This chart is showing that the classification of private sector, and also this chart is showing that public sector. Mainly we have that three forms of business organization in public sector, that is departmental undertakings, statutory corporation, and government company. Let us learn one by one forms of business organization in detail. In departmental undertaking, we are going to learning the topics are meaning of departmental undertakings, features of departmental undertaking, and merits of departmental undertaking, and demerits of departmental undertaking. First, we're going to learn meaning of departmental undertaking. The enterprises are established as the departments of the ministry are considered past or an extension of minister itself. That means this particular department will going to start up with the help of the minister, or they have that extension of that ministry itself. This particular forms of business organization, if they want to start with the help of the minister only. For example, they have that railway department. The railway department will going to operate, and the railway department will going to start up with the help of that railway minister, or else the railway department will going to extend with the help of the ministry itself. It is called departmental undertaking. Let us see that few examples for departmental undertaking. Here I have given the three examples for the departmental undertaking. First one is railway department. You can just see that I have given that pictures also, the railway department, and second one postal department, and third one telegraph department. At presently there is no telegraph department because for existence of mobile phone, the telegraph department has been abolished, or they have stopped. Now only we have that postal department. These examples we can expect for 1 marks in the examination. And next, features of departmental undertakings. We can expect this topic for 4 marks in the examination. First, we have that formation. That means how the departmental undertaking will going to start. That is called formation. These enterprises are established as department of the ministry or ministry itself. I already explained in the meaning of departmental undertaking. This particular department will going to start up by a particular minister. For example, if they want to take any decision regarding to that a particular department, the particular minister will going to take that part or take the activities of a particular department. For example, railway department, if they want to start that railway department, they are going to start it with the help of the railway minister, or those who are belonging to that the minister of railways, that is called, we can call it as ministry. For them, or with the help of that ministry, we can start that railway department. All the decisions taken by the railway minister. Understood? This is called, we can call it as formation. And next we have that control. That means you have seen that in different forms of business organization, like example, sole proprietorship, there all the decisions will taken up by the single person. And also in Hindu undivided family business, who will going to control that business? The Karta will going to control the business. Like in departmental undertaking, who will going to control the business, or who will going to take all the decisions in a business? Here in departmental undertaking, the administration of these undertakings are directly under the control of concerned minister or ministry. In central government or in government sector or public sector, we have the different department. I already given an example like railway department, postal department or telegraph department. Each and every department will going to controlled by separate minister or concerned minister. For example, the railway department will going to controlled by the railway minister. Postal department, they having that a particular minister, that minister will going to control that department. Understood? Here in this slide, I given that examples for the railway department. The railway department will going to control by the railway minister or else railway ministry of government of India. This is called control. And next, capital. How the departmental undertakings will going to get the capital, or how that we can start the departmental undertaking. For the departmental undertaking, it required the capital is provided by the government in the annual budget. I think all of you know that budget. The central government or a state government will going to announce this budget in a yearly. And also even if that March or April month, they are going to announcing this budget. Budget is nothing but it is a numerical terms. There you can see that in numbers in each department how much the fund or a capital will going to taken. Here just I have given that example for a railway budget highlights. Here you can just see that they have that general budget. That means from this budget we can expect what is the revenue and what is the expenditure occur a particular year. This is, we can call it as a budget. In India, this budget concept was introduced by that our Chanakya. I think all of you know that Chanakya. The Chanakya has introduced this budget system in previously research over a year ago, and they have classified that what is the amount of revenue or what is the amount of expenditure occur in a year. This is, we can call it as a budget. Here you can just track that or can just see that railway budget. The central government will going to allocate the fund to that require each and every department. For example, in the year of 2019, the railway department will going to get the 20 crore rupees. Understood? The 20 crore rupees, the railway department, they can take and they can adapt, or they can segregate this 20 crore rupees in the department in a way that we can call it as capital. And next we have that income. That means the income of this department should be deposited daily into the government treasury. The government treasury is nothing but whatever the income will be occur in a daily in the different department, that all that income they should be deposited into the government treasury. Understood? It is called income. For example, the railway department, the railways, they are going to operating or run in the daily. Today, suppose for example, on the date of 13th, the railway has operated they earned 1 crore rupees. That 1 crore rupees they want to deposit it into the government treasury. It is called income. And next we have that management. The employees of these undertakings are government employees, day-to-day management and the works under the IAS officer. Those who are working in departmental undertakings, they all are the government employees. And also this government employees, they are going to managing or work under that IAS officer. This IAS officer will going to managing that entire business activity. That means all the decisions they are going to taken by that IAS officer, but approval will be the minister of a particular department. This is called as management. Here I have given that picture regarding to that IAS officer, and also one more feature, call it as staff. The staff, all the employees, those who are working in the departmental undertaking, they all are the government employees. This is all regarding to the features of departmental undertakings. In the next class, I am going to explaining you that is merits of departmental undertakings. And today's general knowledge question: whose photo was used before Gandhiji on Indian rupees notes? Once again, I'll read that question. Whose photo was used before Gandhiji on Indian rupees notes? And one more question: what is the full form of Amul? These are the two questions. You can just comment your answers in the comment box. Thank you.